Hello friends, welcome to the second session of our ongoing program on online training program on IPR, databases, analytics tools and advanced technologies. I hope you enjoyed our previous session on introduction to intellectual property rights. Today we are going to learn about innovation in the patent perspective. So let's see what all topics will be covered in today's session. Today we are going to cover about patents, requirement for a patent, prior art search, prime parameters, and at the last types of patent search. So before starting, we should know what is a patent. According to the definition, a patent is an exclusive right granted for an invention which is a product or a process that provides, in general, a new way of doing something or offers a new technical solution to a problem. So the definition says that whenever you have a patent, you will have an exclusive right that will exclude others to use, sell or offer to sell your invention. And patent can be of a product or a process, and always we have to remember in mind whenever a patent is there, it will be solving some kind of problem with providing a new technical solution. So what are the requirements for a patent? There are some requirements for getting a patent. The first requirement is the novelty, second is non-obviousness, and the third is utility. Novelty means your invention should be new. It will be solving any prior art problem with a solution which is a new or novel which nobody have till date think of it. Second requirement is the non-obviousness. That means it should not be obvious to a person skilled in the art. Suppose you have an invention of a mobile phone and you say that I have attached a LED light in that and it is an invention. So a person skilled in the art already knows that a LED in a mobile phone is not an invention or it's not a new invention. It's very obvious to a person skilled in the art. So your invention should be non-obvious. Third requirement is the utility, which is also known as industrial applicability. Industrial applicability is very important. So these three parameters should match. Then you can go for patent. Apart from that, if we talk about our Indian patent context, under Patent Act 1970, Section 3 is defined, which provides the list of invention which are non-patentable. So if you see in detail section 3, we can see that some of the patents are or some of the inventions are non-patentable. Section 4 is also there, which describes about atomic energy. So how we will prove that these conditions are met? For this, we will do a prior art search. The process of searching relevant prior art for your invention is known as prior art searching. So the process is like this. If you want to prove that your invention is novel, you have to prove that previously nobody have been think about this invention and till now nobody has reported it. So what we will do, we will go at the back date and we will search for the similar kind of inventions in the form of patents, non-patent literatures, and if we didn't find anything close to the invention that we have thought about, we can say that our invention is novel. So why we need to do a patent searching? As I told you, in order to fulfill the conditions of the patent or the requirements of the patent, we need to prove to the respective patent offices that our invention is novel. For that, we have to do a prior art search so that we can prove to the examiner or the patent office that this kind of invention is not been existed till now, and whatever I have think about, whatever solution I am giving to the problem existing is new and novel and non-obvious. In order to understand prior art search, it's very important to understand the concept of prior art and invention. What is the difference between both? So on the left hand side, you can see here, this I have defined as prior art. This is a toothbrush where we can have motors in that and a wire has been attached to it. So if you are using this toothbrush, it should be plugged to the electricity, then only you can use it. If there is no electricity, you can't use it. Or if you want to move with the help of using this toothbrush here and there with a long distance, you can't use this toothbrush. In order to solve the problems which are related to this toothbrush, mainly if there is no electricity, how you are going to use this toothbrush, a new invention has come up where you can have the toothbrush with the help of batteries inside. This is a wireless toothbrush because batteries are inside, coupled inside that. So if you want to do brushing, if there is no electricity, you can do it. And if you want to move around, you can do it because there is no wire attached to that and no need to be continuously charged up. So this is the prior art. There are some problems in it and those problems has been given by this invention or solved by this invention. So this is the difference between prior art and the invention. Now there are some evolution of patent searching. In earlier days, in USPTO, people used to go to patent office and there was no database, no online searching available. So as we go to a library where all the books are kept in different sections, people used to go to each USPTO office, and if they want to search anything related to machine or vehicle, they will go to that section and they will search for patents manually and they will see that okay, this invention is already there. Then the technology evolved and online patent searching technology came and we used so many patent databases with the help of which today we are able to do patent searching very easily. The next version of patent searching will be AI based patent searching, where with the help of AI we can do patent searching and AI will help us to do lots of manual work in a very short time. In order to do better patent searching, it's very important to understand the invention. Now you can see here there are three types of phones and our invention is foldable phone. So figure 1 you can see here, this is also a flip kind of phone where hinge is there. Second one is also a flip kind of phone where hinge is there. Third one is the foldable phone where hinge is available. So if somebody is talking about foldable phone, he may refer to this kind of phone, figure 1, he may refer to figure 2, or he may refer to figure 3. But in order to understand your invention, you should be very clear that the invention is talking about which kind of phone. Then only you will be able to search your prior art and you can get the relevant results. Now there are some prime parameters for doing patent searching. Those are starting with keywords or synonyms. Why keywords are important in patent searching, that we should know. As you know that all the patent literature has been referred in the form of text scientific documents. So keywords are the primary purpose of using in prior art search. The second purpose of keywords or synonym is that many people, when they are drafting the patent documents, they will be referring the same invention in different ways or using different synonyms. For example, you can see here keyword mobile phone can be used as cellular phone, can be used as phone, can be used as mobile or smartphone. Here, important thing to mention is that these are the not only keywords which can be used for mobile phone. It can be used as wireless device, handheld device, portable communication device, or wireless communication device. So it's very important to use most of the relevant keywords and synonyms in order to cover your prior art search or the invention. Second important thing when we are using the keywords is that sometimes keywords could be misleading. For example, if you are looking for invention related to records, so record could be like this, which will be used for listening the songs or recording your songs, or records could be a medical record also. So whenever you are searching for a keyword record, it will retrieve patents related to the record which are used for storing the songs, and it will also retrieve the patents related to medical records. So not only the keywords are essential for patent searching, another prime parameter for patent searching are the classification codes. So classification code is a hierarchical system that classifies a patent according to the area of technology it falls into. These classification codes has been defined by WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization. So what they have done is they have sectioned all the technologies into a different definite sections. So if you are looking for anything related to, let's say, medical devices, you will be searching for A61B. Similarly, if you are looking for vehicles, you will be searching in B60R or B60 related classification codes. There are different types of classification codes. Earlier international patent classification code, and now also they are very popular, but right now CPC classification codes are more popular than IPC classification code. CPC classification code, also known as cooperative patent classification, has more deeper level of definition of any of the technology area. USPC is the US patent classification code used by USPTO, but nowadays USPTO is also using CPC classification code. F-term is the classification code which is used by Japanese Patent Office for classifying Japanese patents. Another classification code which is known as Locarno classification is used for assigning the technology area in industrial design. So we have different types of patents like utility, design patents and plant patents. So Locarno classification is used for defining the technologies in industrial design, basically for design patents or industrial registrations. So this is the structure of classification code. As I told you that it's a hierarchical system. So here if you are looking for helmets with lamps or lightning device, so the classification code will read as A42B3 by 044. So here you can see A, which is a section, will be talking about human necessities, and 42 will be talking about the class headwear. B will be talking about heads, head covering, which is subclass, and 3 by 00 will be talking about helmets, helmet covers, which is a main group, and 44 is the subgroup which is talking about lightning device. Similarly, if you see the definition of hats or caps attachment in USPC, it will be 02 by 10. Okay, so after studying keywords and classification code, another prime factor for patent searching, and it's very helpful, is our citations. So in patents, we have two different types of citations: backward citations and forward citations. So it's very important to learn about them and how to use them in patent searching. So first of all, I like to tell you that what are backward citations and what are forward citations. So suppose you have invention which is related to your moldable face mask. So this is your invention which is talking about moldable face mask. So in order to make this invention, you must have referred to the problems which are there in earlier available mask. So for example, for this section, we have this backward citation where uh, the patents will be describing about mask. For example, moldable face mask is there, which is our invention. So when we search for prior art search, we'll be searching for these moldable face mask, but we came across that mask is available. But we are looking for moldable mask. So this is our patent which are talking about moldable face mask. So there was a problem in the prior art which was related to the mask, that it is not moldable. So most of the time we see nowadays that most of the masks are not fit properly to our face. So this person has invented a moldable face mask so that it can be adjusted to your face structure. So what all problems are there? He look around that mask is available. So simple mask will be the problems or the backward citations. If somebody wants to use his invention, which is moldable face mask, like this one, he has come up with moldable cooling and heating face mask. So moldable is there, mask is there, moldable is there, but he has added one more thing, that it can be used for cooling or heating the face also. So he has used this patent and he has come up with this invention. So the forward citation of this patent 6098201 is this patent, which is talking about moldable mask plus cooling and heating, and the patent which is talking about only mask is the backward citation of this patent. So this is about the citation of patents. Backward citations, which will be talking about your prior art or the problems, and the forward citation will be talking about your solutions or anything would be added in the forward citation which is already there. Okay, so after learning about the parameters, we should also know what are the operators which are used and what is the meaning of each and every operator. So normally if you go to any of the database, these Boolean operators are the prime operators which are used for using the patent searching. So first Boolean operator is AND, where you can see here we have given the example of cell phone and battery. So whenever we use and, both the terms will be included in that. So suppose if you are searching for something related to cell phone and battery in a patent, so if you use cell phone and battery, the cell phone and battery keyword will be searched in complete patent wherever it is, and you will get the patents which are belonging to cell phone and battery. It doesn't matter that whether they are both, the keywords are available in the description or title claim. So wherever, if cell phone is there in the title and battery in the description, it will bring that patent. Second scenario of Boolean operator is the OR operator. So suppose if you are using cell phone or mobile phone, so this is mainly used when we use synonyms. So as I told you that synonyms are the prime parameters in patent searching. So if you want to search for a cell phone or mobile phone, so patents which are belonging to either cell phone or mobile phone, both kinds of patents will come. If they are talking about cell phone, that will also come. If they are talking about mobile phone, that will also come. So either terms will be included in that. And the not operator is we use most of the time in order to know that what we have not covered, what need to be covered. So in this scenario, if you're looking for a cell phone and you want to discard any patents related to telephone, so you can use in this way, like cell phone, not telephone. So all the patents which are talking about telephone will be discarded, and all the patents which are belonging to cell phone keyword will be covered for you. So as written here, just one term will be covered. Okay. So after learning about the parameters and the Boolean operators, so we should know how to do the search, or what are the steps, important steps to be followed. So the very first step is we have to use keyword synonyms. Second step is we have to use classification code. Third step is we should use combination of keywords and classification code. Another important scenario is whenever you search, you should be able to use keywords and the classification code in very good format. So one important form is that, suppose if you are not getting the keywords related to any of the invention, so you look for classification code, and instead of keywords you should do the and with classification code, or with classification code. So here, for example, if you are looking for foldable phone and you think that foldable phone keywords will not cover all the patents, so instead of keywords you can use classification code, which is used for foldable telephones. And third and fourth point is we should use citations. And our main criteria of forming the strategy should be that there should be less non-relevant results and more relevant results. So as you use your keywords and classification code more and more, you will be familiar with it, and you can use it, and you can achieve this scenario of less non-relevant and more relevant results. Okay, so we talked about the patent searching. Now we will talk about patent database. So we have both types of databases available: free databases and paid databases. Every patent office have their own patent database where we can search that country or jurisdiction patents. eSpaceNet provide most of the patent jurisdiction patents where you can go and search it. Patent scope WIPO also provides lots of jurisdiction patents where you can search it. And lens.org is also a freely available database, but there are certain limitations in these free databases. One limitation is that most of the databases you will be able to search for only that country jurisdictions. Like let's say for USPTO you can search for only US patents. Similarly, for Australian patent database, you can search for only Australian patents or Chinese or Japanese patent databases respectively, except eSpaceNet, Patent Scope and lens.org. Another challenging part in using free database is that they are not user friendly that much, and the regular update of data is not available. But in the case of paid database, these paid database are more user friendly than the free databases. You can combine the strategies, you can use the proximity operators, you can save your search results, and these paid databases always they update the data on regular basis, and you can do various analysis also. There is no limitation on the number of patents also, whereas in free databases uh, drawbacks are there. So I recommend you use paid databases for doing your real-time prior art search or landscape analysis. Okay, so we should know about different types of patent search also. So now we'll be talking about different types of searches. So very important is the patentability search. So we should know that when we should do patentability search and why it is useful, what are the benefits. So patentability search should be done before filing the patent in order to ensure whether the invention is novel. So as you know that patentability search or any kind of prior art search should be done before we file the patent in the any of the patent office. Though the patent examiner will also do a prior art search, but in order to uh, draft our patent in better way, in order to know prior art on the prior basis before examiner finds out, it's very easy and it will be very handy for you to respond to the questions which will be put by the examiner. So there are two benefits. One is mentioned here that we can use it for drafting our application, drafting our claims. Another benefit is that if we know our prior art prior the examiner do the search, we'll be easily able to handle the responses from the office sections or any of the questions by the examiner related to our inventions. So for patentability search, we search for patents. We also search for non-patent literatures. Non-patent literatures are scientific documents, journals, advertisements, anything which is available in the public domain and which talks about your invention prior to the filing date of your invention is known as prior art, and it can be in the form of patents or non-patent literatures. Whenever we do patentability search, we search for the invention in full text. Full text means there are different sections for the patent like title, abstract, claim, background of the invention, diagrams, summary and description. So full text means all the sections are covered in that. So if the information is available in the title, abstract, claim, summary and description, we take it and we called it in relevant format. And whenever we do a patentability search, it is not restricted to any jurisdiction. We will search worldwide, and we will try to search patents which are available in all the countries. Second type of search is the state-of-the-art search. This is the broad search, then the patentability search. And the purpose of doing this search is during our research and development R&D, when we are looking for something new technology, whether we should invest in R&D or not. So before that, we should do this state-of-the-art search. Let's say if somebody is looking for that whether we should invest in lithium-ion batteries in electric vehicles, so they can do a state-of-the-art search, and they will come to know, okay, these are the inventions which are related to lithium-ion batteries, these are the chemicals which are used in lithium-ion batteries, these are the players, and whether we should invest in our R&D program or not. Or if you are looking for entering into a new technology area, like I gave the example of electric vehicles, lithium ion batteries, if somebody wants to enter into area that I can provide battery as a system of replaceable battery, or battery available for the electric vehicle which can go till let's say 500 or 1000 kilometer. So those kind of scenarios can be studied with the help of state of the art. And the benefits are that if you know the technology area before you doing your R&D, it helps us to reduce our R&D cost, and we know that in which direction we have to move in research and development. So for this, we search for patents and non-patent literatures. We also search for relevant documents in relevant information in full text, and we don't restrict it to any of the jurisdiction. Third type of search is freedom to operate. So as the name suggests, it gives us freedom to operate in the market. So whenever you want to launch your product in the market, before that you always do freedom to operate search or FTO search. It helps us to know whether we are infringing anybody else patent or not. So as I told you, we should do this search when our product is ready to sell in the market to avoid infringement. And if we do a good freedom to operate search, it will tell us that we are free to market our product. In this case, freedom to operate search, we look for only active patents, and we look the relevant information in claims, and it is specific to any jurisdiction, because freedom to operate search is related to definite territory. Like suppose if you want to market your product in US, so you need to do the freedom to operate search only in for US patents. Okay, so another type of search is invalidity search. So this is very important in search, and it has been seen that whenever we want to do invalidity search, somebody must be infringing, or there will be some kind of infringement notice which is served to our patent or to the patent owner. So suppose the owner A has or owner B has sent a notice to owner A that you are infringing on my patent. So owner A would like to invalidate the patent of B in order to prove that I am not infringing. So the process of this is we search for patent documents, non-patent literatures, and we look for information in full text everywhere in the world. It's a very important search, and sometimes very difficult also, because finding or invalidating the patent is sometimes very tough most of the time, and because we have to prove that we came first. And the benefits is that are that we can defend our patent and save lots of money when there is a court uh, jurisdiction or any court case related to our patent invalidation. So this is about patent searching and types of patent search and the parameters which are used for patent searching. I hope you have enjoyed the session. If you have any questions, you can ask the questions, and you can write us to support@redlucra.com. We'll be coming up with our question and answers. Please attempt those question and answers, which is in the form of quiz. And I will meet you in my next session, which is related to using Relicura tool for doing prior art search, or there are different tools available like novelty AI based tool. So we will come to know that what is the difference between traditional searching, patent searching, and the new AI based patent searching. So for then, goodbye from me, and let's meet in our next session. Thank you very much.